The Women's Business Center. Your first step to success.
What's your vision for this new journey?
This new journey, it's interesting you asked, Giselle. I was telling Charo earlier this morning, we had our very first strategic visioning session yesterday with this phenomenal group of leaders. There are 11 board of directors of the Knapp Community Care Foundation in Westlaco. We had our first session, and I was so energized, so excited. We envision a healthier Mid-Valley region. We envision a community that years from now, generations from now, we aren't talking about the same concerns of diabetes and heart health. We're envisioning healthy children. We're envisioning healthy communities. We're envisioning the future. And we also believe that this is something that can be accomplished through leveraging our relationships and our partnerships. Because there is no way that we could do it alone. And that's what we've been saying. We can't do it alone. So that's what we envision. The work is going to be phenomenally difficult to get us there. But I have no doubt that the Rio Grande Valley in general is primed. We're on the cusp. We've been saying that for years. In my previous position, I dealt and met with leaders, business leaders, political leaders, foundation leaders from around the country. Everybody is watching the Rio Grande Valley. And they have been for years. Everybody is watching. Why does it work here and not in other places? Why did we not feel that economic downturn like some of the big cities had? I will only say to you what I say to them. We have been forced as a community to work together because for so long there was never an investment, outside investment. We have had to be forced to create those relationships. Absolutely, to rely on each other. And to, as you said, Giselle, not only promise, but have to deliver. Because you're my neighbor and we have to do this together, and together we stand stronger than alone. I'm just very proud to say that I am from the Rio Grande Valley, and when people ask me whether I was in Boston, whether I'm in Washington, D.C., whether I'm in Harlingen, McAllen, or Rio Grande City, I am proud to say, yo soy del Valle. And I come to you with great vision and passion and commitment to improve my community.
And I want to know how I can help. I want to jump on that train right now. Because it is important. We just got nominated the fattest area in the entire nation. Again. But number one. I think last year we were number 3.
I think last year we were number 3.
We're moving up in the world. Not a good thing. And so truly, the fact that you're a part of this and that this is something that's happening right now, and that we're going to be able to that's going to be a resource for us and our children and our children's children is awesome, because we need it. As a valley, we have so many great qualities, but the one thing that we do need help on, and the entire nation knows it, is health. We need better health care.
And think about the opportunity.
We need better habits.
Think about the opportunity with the new university and the new medical school.
Yes. And it is bridging the entire valley together.
Exactly. What a great opportunity for as a community for us to come together and say, we need to improve our lives. Whatever that may look like, we need to improve our lives.
Well, and one of the things that's so important when you talk about vision and success and all those things, awareness and being aware of the things that are happening in the world around you. And as horrible as that distinction is, it does make people aware, the steps in solving a problem. You have to identify the problem before you have to know what it is. So, that's a problem. I mean, it's a huge problem. It's in all different levels. So, now we can get some resources focused on it, both human resources, fiscal resources, more and more people going out saying, I want to make a difference in how I feel, how I look, how my health is. I want to get out there, there's more runs, there's more walks, there's more support in the community to address it, because otherwise it's really hard to break those habits, by yourself. So that's really critically important.
It's true.
But another word that is being said is about strategy. That is also so important. I mean, we can be aware, we can do research, but also it comes the strategy.
Sometimes we don't know how.
We don't know
We have all this passion, this excitement, but how?
Right.
So we have to have an organized thought, and I think when we put it together, creates a roadmap of how strategically we're going to get to that point. And so that also comes part of the mix.
Yes.
I think on the issue of strategy, Charo, I think something that sort of needs to be said, and yet if you're watching, then you know about the Women's Business Center.
Right.
But that's a free service.
Yes.
For anybody, any woman that is interested, any young woman, anybody that is interested in starting a new venture, even exploring the idea, Charo, to be able to sit and visit with like-minded individuals that can explore that idea with you, you're way ahead of the game. So, and I mean, obviously we're here for the Rio Grande Valley Women's Business Center, but I say that because I know what the Rio Grande Valley Women's Business Center can offer.
That's right.
And again, take advantage of that resource.
Well, having role models is hugely important, I think, for women, because if you're not surrounded, if you're growing up and you don't know professional women, you may not know. I don't know if you knew women that owned their own business when you were growing up, or if you're at home and maybe you're not seeing that in your family. You may not have so much support for that, and that's really huge. And so getting connected with these kinds of resources is great.
I remember I went to the Women's Business Center when I was about 21. Someone introduced me and I was like, oh, okay. And I've loved it ever since, and I've been there for, 5 years? I've loved the support, I've loved everything that they offer, and Charo has been awesome through this journey as well.
That saying that they say when you're growing up, that your mother always tells you, you are who you hang out with.
Yes. Isn't that the truth?